morning. To my Muslim friends in the audience, Ramadan Mubarak. May this Ramadan bring refreshed spirituality, humility, and cleansed hearts that seek only the pleasure of Allah. Ameen. Today marks the first day of Ramadan, and I'm honored to have this opportunity to speak about my experiences with religious diversity at Texas Instruments. My family moved to the U.S. in 2000 to a small town in East Texas. I don't think any of you guys have heard of it. As I'm sure you can guess, religious diversity didn't exist in this small town. At the age of 7, I was faced with language, religious, and cultural barriers as I tried to assimilate into my new community. At the age of 16, I made the decision to put on my hijab. This new endeavor sparked curiosity within myself and a renewed desire to truly understand my religion and my obligations to it. Praying 5 times a day wasn't easy, and I definitely hadn't mastered it at this point in my life. At the age of 18, I left home and found a new home in College Station as I started my undergrad career. Here, finding somewhat quiet corner or a place that was at least not in everyone's way became a daily endeavor, with the exception of those lucky days when the Interfaith Chapel was nearby and I could default to it for the daily prayers. I share all of this because at this point in my life, the idea that I could find a workplace that would offer accessible options for performing my religious obligations during work hours seemed like an idea that was too good to be true. At the age of 22, I started my career at Texas Instruments. As someone who has always sought a community that welcomed me and accepted me for who I am, I was very fortunate to find this at my workplace. I was pleasantly surprised and grateful when I discovered the Muslim Employee Initiative during orientation as one of the many ERGs at TI. I instantly joined the mailing list. On my first day with my team, I remember asking a work buddy if she knew of a place where I could pray. We went to the lobby, and the security personnel there gave me the code for the mother's room, and that's where I started to pray during the day. After a few months, I discovered that TI actually had Serenity Rooms built for Muslims and others of faith that needed some time during the day to connect with God. To my surprise, I found prayer rugs in these rooms, as well as dedicated wudu areas so we could comfortably perform ablution. Outside of such gracious accommodations in my Muslim community at TI, I found family within the other ERGs as well. From early on, co-sponsored lunches allowed me to network and connect with my peers that identified with other communities like Christian, Jewish, LGBTQ, and new employees. I was given the opportunity to participate in an interfaith panel with some of my Christian and Jewish friends. This panel was well attended by our peers and truly allowed us all to gain insight into each other's faiths, as well as gain an appreciation for TI and its openness to allow such dialogues to take place. This community at TI has taken a closer place in my heart, especially due to the recent increase in hate crimes against people of faith. When one religious community is attacked, we're all affected. After the attack in Christchurch, I was shaken to the core. Religious spaces should never feel unsafe. I was traumatized and unable to comprehend how someone could do something so malicious. Within hours, my inbox was flooded with emails from my peers sharing their sadness and support. I can't begin to explain how these emails have helped me. What I hope to highlight with these stories from my experiences is religious diversity and religious acceptance is important. Religious diversity isn't tolerated at TI, it's celebrated. For many people of faith, our religions aren't something we can toggle on or off depending on where we are during the day. And that shouldn't be the case, nor should it be the expectation. We spend a lot of time at work, and by having an environment that allows us to truly feel at home, our work thrives and our companies perform better. I pray that this conference leaves each and every one of us with a renewed focus in working towards improved religious diversity within our workplaces. Thank you.